Final Fantasy XIII, Episode 1. Chapter 2.
When we were reunited, I wasn't thinking about the past or the future. I just wanted to know for sure. I wanted to know that we brought Sarah back. I couldn't think about anything else. I'm a simple guy. That was enough for me. I'm sorry.
Snow thought of Fang and Vanille, who to him seemed to be sleeping there in their crystal pillar. He had followed Sarah's gaze and had been brought back to reality with a bang. Two of their companions hadn't been as lucky as they had. They hadn't been saved. This was no time for celebrating.
When I was asleep there in the crystal, I had a vision. It was a future where all of us were laughing together, and Vanille and Fang were there too. Which means this isn't over yet. This isn't the end. It can't be.
Cocoon's ruined, huh?
At the sound of Sarah's voice, Snow returned to his senses.
You saved me, and now I'm back to my old self again, and I get to see you and my sister again, but...
Sarah stared up at Cocoon.
I know I have to do something. I know it can't just be me who gets to be rescued. It can't just be me who gets to be happy now. But what can I do?
Sarah was right. So many people had lost their homes, their livelihoods. So many people were in dire need of help. But just thinking about it was enough to make your head spin. So I decided to stop thinking about it. I never was one for overanalyzing stuff anyhow. Well, if it's ruined, I guess we make another one, right? A simple answer from a simple guy.
Huh? A new cocoon?
No, not a new one. Something else. A new city instead of Cocoon. Here on Grand Pulse. We can do it. It was the first thing that popped into my head. But as soon as the words came out of my mouth, it didn't seem like such a bad idea. In fact, it seemed pretty damn awesome. We can build our own houses, find our own food. We'll be fine. We can do it. We did it at Bodum, right? Hunting monsters and all.
Lightning, who had been listening quietly, smiled.
That's just like you, Snow. If it's broke, fix it.
She looked up at Cocoon again.
Make a new one, huh? All right, I'm in.
Right? This is our new home. Right here, from this day forward.
Great choice. Real cozy.
Lightning shot back, and Sarah laughed.
But it's like they say, everyone at Grand Pulse is family, remember?
Lightning looked at Snow.
Of course I remember. Vanille said it often enough.
So it's not our home from today. It's always been our home.
Lightning turned toward the column and smiled.
And theirs too.
When we wandered across Grand Pulse, hanging on to our last shred of hope, looking for Orba, we were family. We fought side by side. It wasn't hell anymore. It wasn't enemy territory. It was home. Suddenly, the sound of breathing behind me stopped me dead. It was Hope. I followed his gaze and saw a group of soldiers dressed in blue.
It's the cavalry.
He just said it and ran right towards them. Of course, that was before we knew whether his father was safe or not. We'd heard that he was with a detachment of cavalry in Palampolum. He must have thought that they'd be able to tell us something.
We're going too.
That was Lightning, and off she went after him.
Uh-huh. We've got to help each other out in times of crisis.
And Sazh picked up Dajh and set right off after them.
Dad, what's crisis?
It's when lots of bad stuff happens all at once. Seems to be my default setting, but
The little chocobo on Dajh's shoulder looked back at Sarah and Snow and squawked as if to say, "Are you coming?"
I'm sorry.
Snow looked up toward Fang and Vanille again.
Wait a little longer. Once we finish what we have to do here, once the folks down here on Grand Pulse are on the road to recovery, then we'll come and save you. The vision I had wasn't an illusion. I won't let it be. We'd better get after them.
Yeah.
Sarah looked different when she said it. Happier. Not like she did when she was looking at Cocoon. Snow put his arm around her, and together they set off.